Can we hear me now? I am so sorry. My mic was not plugged in. This is what happens when I get back in town and everything's out of order. Hopefully we're live now. There we go. Awesome. Okay, let's restart, okay? I apologize for that. I hate to waste, 5 minutes of our time. But anyways, what I was trying to say is that today we have basketball on, both college and NBA, but we also have some Champions League for soccer, for those of you guys who like soccer. 2 of the games start in about an hour, and then the rest start at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. If you guys are following me on Twitter, you would have seen that we did cash some slips yesterday from our moderators. This one right here, a 3x on Prize Picks, and then another Prize Picks 3x. Plus EV is pretty hard to find with soccer just because there's typically not good value on the lines that have, 2 sides, meaning an over and an under. However, I saw the odds associated with these, the one-sided odds, and it was still pretty crazy, okay? I'd have to scroll back in the Discord to find the exact odds for them, but this felt very well worth it to place. So anyways, we had those two. Also had a 6x over on Dabble, and then Pick 6 as well, which is the DraftKings version of DFS apps, which I don't have access to. I really wish I did, but anyways, we still have moderators putting out winners for that if you guys have access. So make sure you guys get in the Discord, in the Dub Club. If you guys need help joining, this is what you do. You guys go up here to the Twitter page, which I assume most of you guys are here from. You guys click this link right here, and it'll give you 2 options. You can sign up with Elite Tier or Pro Tier. I always recommend the Elite Tier. One is because it's only $10 more than the Pro Tier, and you're getting the Sportsbook bot included with this. But you also get exclusive bonuses with giveaways for tickets, jerseys. We did a giveaway for a jersey yesterday. We're going to do one again here today, which you guys are going to vote on which jersey we should have in the giveaway today. But click that subscribe button for the Elite Tier, and you guys will hop in over here to the Discord. Once you guys connect your Discord to your Dub Club, you'll get access to all of the channels. First things first, you're going to want to go to the Getting Started channel to just see, a little bit of how the Discord works. I'm going to try to get a video out soon to kind of explain things on that. Then you're going to want to go to reaction rolls. We have quite a bit here if you guys can read through that. This is essentially for you to be able to get notified for plays that drop from the sportsbook. So specifically, let's say I'm somebody who just uses Bovada, right? You can go down here where it says react to the Bovada symbol to be notified for all future Bovada bets. You come down here, click that, and it'll be added to your, Discord profile, right? And then if you also come down here to the bottom, it says react to these to be notified for all future 5% or better plus EV plays or future 10% or better plus EV plays. The way that works is that if you guys click these, you'll get a notification for all plays that are of 5 or 10% positive EV or higher, which from what I've seen have been doing fantastic. Tracking is not something that we have at the moment just because that's going to take a long time to get set up, but from what I've heard back from the community, from those in the Discord and our moderators, it's been going extremely well. So for me, I've had great success with Fliff and Hard Rock. Obviously, we do have Prize Picks and Underdog as well. I believe the last time we went live, I did already mention this, but MyBookie was one of the initial 9 that we had set up and was not working for whatever reason. I believe it was just something with the API. So now we do have ESPN Bet, which is another great book that a lot of people have access to. I think it's available in 15 or 18 states, I think. So that is a huge one to add. So we have BetUS, Bovada, ESPN Bet, DraftKings, FanDuel, Flip, Hard Rock, and then Prize Picks and Underdog. So one thing that I'm also doing, yesterday we did not have the best of luck. This right here, okay? We're going to do our streaks together. We are all going to make $10,000 together. And by doing so, we're going to be using the Underdog bot, all right? So any plays that get posted here, if we get 2 solid plays, I'm going to throw them in, start off our streak. I'll post it to Twitter, post it to the Discord, and then from there, we're going to add on another play each day, and we're going to make $10,000 together. How does that sound? Because, hey, nothing better than everyone cashing for 10 grand, okay? We got a lot of plays coming in that I'm going to go over in just a second. Sounds like we've got all of the audio working, which is great. Ryan, Christian, Jackson, appreciate you guys being here and being active in the chat. Really appreciate it. Kind of helps keep the conversation going so it doesn't feel like I'm just, giving a presentation. RJ Barrett broke my heart. Need to come back. What did Barrett do? Talk to me. What happened? Yesterday was ugly for me as well, I think. For the sports books, I want to say it was the Miami Heat game and then the Knicks game. I had a couple that were just, the majority of my bets, I think, were all going one way, and that was not in the right direction. So definitely need a bounce back as well. Over here on Hard Rock, I think this has been up for just a minute now. Hopefully I can get this in. Malik Monk over 19.5 at plus 120. Solid bet there. Oh, verify my location. As you guys see here, we have 4 other available lines. One of the latest updates that we've done is to show up to 5. However, these will still need at least 3 other lines to form a market. But we see this here at plus 120. ESPN Bet also has this at plus 120, FanDuel at plus 110, and then DraftKings and Bovada both at minus 110. This thing is taking forever to verify my location. Another thing that I've talked about quite a lot in here is the bracket challenge, which is included in your membership. I believe we're going to be opening this up to the free chat as well to get some more engagement. Essentially what it is 16 people will get randomly chosen and put into a bracket, the same as March Madness, the same as some sort of playoff bracket. They'll be randomly seeded against each other, and they'll be playing against each other with 6-pick flex plays on Prize Picks or Underdog. And what we'll do is whoever has the better entry will move on. If there's a tie, the higher seed will move on. And once we get to the championship, the winner will receive a month free of Elite Tier, which is a $40 value, and then also a chance to win $125. So those are pretty cool perks of the Discord that we've got. And then also we have another channel that honestly not a lot of people have been using, but the Powered by Poseidon channel is essentially just as our Wall of Winners is, but it's for those of you guys who take your wins from the bot and post them to social media. I am giving back to you guys for those who do that. A couple of flip plays here. I'm not sure if these will be up since it's been a couple minutes. I'm going to click that and hopefully we'll just get in the new plays. FanDuel had something crazy this morning. So, by the way, for those of you guys who see stuff like this, I still have the FanDuel and DraftKings, those channels, I still have them unmuted because I like to see the value that comes in. Obviously for marketing purposes, but also just to make sure that everything is working smoothly. But this Rising Tide is going to be the tag for the 5% or better. And then as you guys see, as somewhere up here, you'll see what is tagged as Poseidon's POTD, play of the day, right here. This is 10% or higher. So this was this morning at 10:13 a.m. Tagged both of these roles. Giannis over 13.5 rebounds. FanDuel had this at plus 165 here. And as we checked some of the other books, Flip has this at minus 105, DraftKings at plus 110, ESPN Bet at plus 125, and Bovada at plus 135. So lots of value there with that. And then this was a pretty crazy run as well. I know a couple of our members got these in. This was also just after 10 o'clock this morning. Just a ton of value coming in. Several plays over 10% positive EV. A couple of these at 17. Let's see, 10.23, 18%. And obviously you guys see those recommended wagers there as well. I posted this last night. I'm not sure how many people were up for it. This was probably around 139. DeMar DeRozan over 3.5 rebounds on FanDuel at plus 115, 18.72%. That was a 5-unit bet. I went ahead and put this in as our play of the day for today. As you guys see here, the screenshot from the channel. This was tagged, sent out to members. It took me about 10 minutes to get this fully posted. Not sure if it was available at the time, but for those of you guys who were in the Discord, you would have gotten this in, and you guys can see these other lines down here, which is just absolutely absurd. So FanDuel had this at plus 115, while books like Flip, Hard Rock, ESPN Bet had this around minus 170, minus 180. So that was a pretty big bet. Glad to see that. And then the other three, we're doing the Poseidon's playbook, with our 4 top plays of the day. I'll be getting that out probably later today. We got some more coming in. I'm going to go to Hard Rock first. Just a little half bet here. Trae Young over 11.5 assists in the Pistons and Hawks game today. Plus 160. FanDuel has that same line. And then Bovada down here at plus 115. DraftKings at plus 130. This looks like it'll probably be one of the alternate ones down here. I think Trae Young over, yep, plus 160. Half unit on that. Go over to Underdog. I talk about this a lot. This kind of hour right here between 11:30 and 12:30 Eastern is a little bit difficult for us to get in full plays on Prize Picks and Underdog. I don't think we have gotten one in just yet. And the reason for that is because just during this time on the DFS apps themselves, there's not going to be a lot of fluctuation in the markets. And it's hard for us to get in value on those 2 apps, at least when we're talking about a full 6-leg parlay, which is what we want to do. That's what these are both, they're both programmed to put out positive EV plays for 6 pick flex only. Okay, so streaks is a little bit hard because you're really not going to get, a positive EV 2-man on Underdog. The streaks is something that's more for fun, which is why, I really don't mind putting in stuff that's also just plus EV for 6-mans. But the reason I say that is because during the times, a couple hours before game time, when those new the lineup alerts come out and you get the status alerts of, who's playing, who's not, injury status, all that stuff, those are going to be the times when Prize Picks and Underdog should have your full attention. Okay, if you're somebody who is strictly DFS and are too stubborn to branch out to the sports books, which I say that because almost everywhere at least one of these is available, whether it's Fliff, whether it's DraftKings, FanDuel. Bovada and BetUS are offshore books, which means that you should be able to access them from anywhere. So if you're not willing to branch out to those and you just want to stick on Prize Picks and Underdog, then I would say anywhere from after 4:30 or 5 o'clock Eastern time up until the games, these 2 are going to be popping off, which hopefully we're going to have a live stream during that time. It's kind of hard for me to, focus on getting out graphics and getting out plays and also streaming, unless you guys want a completely, silent stream from me while I try to focus on getting the plays out and you guys just watch. I'd be interested to see if you guys would want that or not. But anyways, that's kind of why I don't do that. And we just kind of get in some value here in the morning. But for all my FanDuel users out there, Jalen Duren over 10.5 rebounds at plus 112. That's going to be a 1-unit play. Pretty good odds. Compared to Flip at minus 125, Hard Rock at minus 120. One thing that I've talked about before that you will sometimes see on here is we may see Jalen Duren over 10.5 rebounds at plus 112, and then we have another book that pops up with Duren under 10.5 rebounds at plus 105 or something. That's something where you guys are fully capable of playing both sides and having that arbitrage, meaning that no matter what happens, you're making money instead of just sweating the over. That's happened several times that I've seen. If you guys would like to play it that way, be my guest. This bot is supposed to help you guys make money, and if that's how you use it, then awesome. Okay, I'd love to hear more feedback about how you guys think of the bot. I've had a lot of people either mention it in chat or talk to me directly about how much they like it, which is cool because the whole reason is for me to hopefully accommodate to you guys more. And what I've talked about previously in here is that I just think that the bot is such a cool feature because you don't have to open up another tab like some of the other tools. You can access this directly from your phone even, and just get notified directly through the app that you already have all of your communication through. So that's the biggest thing for me. I think that's a pretty cool point, and a pretty big driving factor with all of this. So obviously the next big step for us is to implement the tracking, just to kind of give you guys a better view of how much money it's bringing in on each book. So that's definitely something that we should be able to get to soon. But it may be a long process, which is why I'm not going to stress, over not having that available, because I think even if you're somebody who is skeptical and tries out the Dub Club for free, we got our free trials. Um, Even for a week, just trying out the bot, I think that you guys will see the benefits of it. Um, I truly believe that now that we have this implemented, that somebody who tries our free trial for 7 days will make enough money within that period to then pay for their next month membership and so on. So um, I think that what I charge is completely fair. If not, it could be even lower than it should be. Um, but again, I really just want to get a lot of people in the door to just try out the bot. I'm always open to new feedback, whether it's criticism, or if it's just people enjoying it. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much the rundown of everything. I think that once we have more people join, and as we continue to grow the community, we'll probably look to expand to add Bet MGM or Caesars. But as of right now, I think the 9 that we have are good, and we're getting a lot of volume from them. So, pretty good bet here on FanDuel, if I can get over to it. Donovan Mitchell, over 8.5 rebounds and assists, plus 118. Rebounds and assists, plus 118 right there. Minus 130 on Fliff, minus 115 on DraftKings, minus 105 on Hard Rock and ESPN Bet. This is a 4.78% positive EV wager with a 2-unit recommended amount. And then if we hop over to the Jazz game, and you guys can always feel free to play these as straight bets, but also throw these in a parlay if you want. Take some risks. I know a lot of you guys like to play just parlays, but like these two right here, boom. 1.25 unit recommended wager as a straight bet for the John Collins, 15 plus points at plus 145. We see this at plus 130 on Hard Rock, plus 125 on ESPN Bet, plus 115 on DraftKings. Prize Picks prop here. Dyson Daniels over 3.5 assists. Pretty good value there. Got a couple of books over that minus 138 threshold. DraftKings got a couple over here. Lou Dort over 4.5 rebounds at plus 150. Cason Wallace over 2.5 assists at minus 125. Shea over 5.5 rebounds at plus 135. Jackson, you've been limited on 3 books because of it? Yeah. I saw that Josh was also limited earlier on FanDuel, which is tough, dude. It's nice when you get a nice run of solid bets, but then once the sports books get you, it's like they crack down. It's no longer as fun as it could be. I think one of the areas that I've had a lot of success on are the props that pull up that are pretty much like alt lines. I haven't seen much of a. Okay, so I lied, but still, I don't think that the limit isn't as much. Like whenever I play like the normal lines, they limit me like to, what would this be, like $50 profit? Yeah, $50 in profit there. But then if I come down and I want to play, Jalen Duren over 2.5 assists, then you see what I mean? Like, this is where I think most of the money that I can make now is probably at, because there's not as much of a limit. And I'm also like super limited on like steals and blocks, I think it is. Like, so that one's still $50 profit. There's one that's like 10. I've seen a couple. I don't know if it's based on player or if they, remove it sometimes if I have like a down day. But I wanted to talk about this real quick. For those of you guys who want to bet on soccer, just so you guys know what I ran today. And Jackson, who's in chat, helped cook these up as well. So he's our soccer guy. Let me see. I sent it to my buddy. The Jaguars are not making any moves for a head coach, and it's pissing me off. Okay. So I've got a 2-leg parlay. I've got Celtic and AC Milan both money lines in a 2-leg parlay. And then I've got another bet with, it's like a same game parlay here with Brest over 2.5, both teams to score. Boom. Whoa. That's pretty crazy. I got this at plus 375. I got this in at plus 375 last night, and now it's plus 275. So that's my other parlay I've got. And then my third one I've got is a... so that's at like the early game. That'll start here in about 45 minutes. That'll be exciting. Third one that I got Bayern money line, team total over 1.5, and then both teams to score here. So this one actually has a little bit higher odds. I got this in at plus 125. Bro, I'm not supposed to be getting CLV. Yeah. Well, this one went up 5. I don't even know if you'd call those points or whatever, but I got that in plus 125. And then on BetUS, I played something. Let me pull this up so you guys can see. This was my biggest parlay. I probably would have put more on this, but it capped me at 50 bucks. Ooh, you guys want to play some slots? I would totally go for some slots right now. Here we go. Parlay. Bang. So this one is... I've got... The odds are better. That's why I was trying to look at this. So I've got Brest and Shakhtar over 2.5. Then I've got Bayern money line, which I got at minus 300. So that's shifted quite a bit. I've got PSG Man City over 2.5 goals, and then Inter Milan money line. So that right there. So I put 50 bucks on this to win 226, and now it's gone up a little bit. But that's like my favorite 4-leg, I think, based off of my information and then also what Jackson took as well. But I may make some more, depending on if there is, you know, good shift in lines with the lineups. Yeah, the one is that was a pretty big shift from what, plus 375 to plus 275. It's pretty big. We get 2 props here. Cason Wallace under 13.5 PR. Gary Trent over 1.5 threes. Bovada. These are decent here. Bovada. Sports. De'Aaron Fox under 5.5 assists. Kings. Assists and threes. Is this moved? No, it didn't. So right here, 1.75 units as the recommended wager. This is plus 130. You guys see other lines here. We got Flip at plus 100, Hard Rock at plus 100, FanDuel at plus 102, DraftKings at plus 105. It's pretty solid value right here. 4.82% positive EV. And then we can hop over here to the Buffalo Wheels. Over 2.5 receptions from D-Hop. That seems like a low line. I guess he's not getting as much action as of recent. Plus 135 for this bet. Plus 100 on Flip. Plus 107 on ESPN Bet. Plus 108 FanDuel. Plus 110 DraftKings. 3.6% positive EV. 1.25 units as the recommended wager. But anyways, you guys see how this works. You know, I kind of wanted to... I pull them up so you guys can see them in live time. So that way you don't think that these are like stale bets pretty much, you know, where they're posted and it's like 5 minutes ago is when the lines actually change. No, these are getting posted immediately. This is something that took a long time, so I'm super excited that we have it now. Pretty proud that we, you know, have it up and running, and it's been very successful so far. So, but I do want to hear what you guys want to do today for the jersey giveaway. So yesterday we gave away, or we ran a giveaway for a LeBron jersey, and the way that I have it set up is in the Discord. We have it set up like this. Hopefully you guys can see this. All right. In our free chat, first off, you got to be following me, the company, Twitter and Instagram, which I have them linked down here. I assume most of you guys are already followed on both. The Discord, by the way, is free, guys. You guys can access the free chat. So what you do is you'll go to the free chat. We'll pick a game to give away a jersey from, and then you'll predict the score of the game along with which team will win. Okay? This is one of the things I'm talking about when it comes to elite tier members and the perks that come with it. Elite tier members will get a 1-point buffer either way. So the example I use is like if you were to guess the Lakers last night to win 120 to 114, and the game ends 119 to 115. As long as the Lakers still win, that counts as a winning entry. Okay? If we have more than one person that ends up getting this right, then I'm going to put everyone's name on a wheel. Okay? I'm curious to hear what you guys think of the rulings. Like maybe if we were to have one person who correctly guessed the score exactly, and then maybe one other person who got like 1 point off but was an elite member, so technically they still win, would you make it so that the person who correctly got the score won it immediately, or would you take it to the wheel? Because I feel like the wheel would only be if two people got the exact same guess, like the exact score, two or more people actually guessed that correctly, or if two or more people got, the buffer, essentially. So, like, let's say the Lakers won 120 to 114. Like, if one person guessed 119 to 114, and another person guessed 121 to 113. You know what I mean? I think that would be the better way to go about it. So I'll specify that today. But we do have 9 games on. What jersey should we give away? We could do a Jason Tatum jersey. We could do a Ja Morant jersey. We could do a LaMelo Ball jersey. We could do a Giannis jersey. We got a lot of big names tonight. We could do Shea, Steph Curry. I mean, everyone, all the big guns are playing tonight. Like LeBron was the only one last night that I thought was like, okay, this is a good choice. I think the other ones were like Jokic and Jalen Brunson. So tonight, I can run a poll to see. Let's do this. Vote for who you want to give away a jersey. How do I say this? That doesn't sound like correct grammar. I'll say jersey giveaway tonight. Vote for your favorite. Yeah, we'll do that. That makes sense. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8's probably enough, right? Oh my gosh, what am I doing, bro? Sorry, everyone. Didn't mean to tag the entire Discord. There we go. All right. So let's do this. We'll go down the line. Pistons and Hawks. We'll pick one from each game. So Trae Young, right? Yeah, C. Jackson. That makes sense. Vote for the jersey we give away tonight. I'll run this on Twitter as well for those of you guys who are not in the Discord. Although the jersey will be a Discord giveaway. So just so you guys know that. Trae Young, Devin. Should we do Booker or Durant? What do you guys want? D-Book, KD, Luca, and yeah, I mean, we could do 10. There's 9 games though. Who's probably selling more jerseys, D-Book or KD? I think it's probably KD. So we're gonna switch that to Kevin Durant. Anthony Edwards over Luca, unfortunately. That's just how it is. There's just more swag. There's more swag with Anthony Edwards, so people want his jersey more. Cavs and Rockets. Give away a Spida jersey. Hornets. See, this is good here. We could do Ja or LaMelo Ball. Both pretty. I think it's gotta be Ja. What if I just was like, let's give away a Dean Wade jersey? That'd be great. Ja Morant. We got some options for Bucks Pelicans. Giannis, Dame, Zion, DeJounte Murray. I'll say Giannis. I feel like I've done this enough where I can spell his last name just no problem. Shea. Haven't gotten this down yet. That's definitely not it. That looks right. That might be right, actually. Don't do this. Don't highlight it in red. Warriors. We'll do Steph Curry. And then screw it. We'll do 9. We'll do 9 just to throw in Jason Tatum. Makes me feel like I need a 10th one just because. If we do a 10th, who got snubbed? Who should we add in here? I feel like if we were to add one more, it would either be Shea or like De'Aaron Fox or Luca. I think Luca's probably the better option, just because if we were to look at like, most popular jerseys, Luca's has to be in the top 10. All right. Jaylen Brown. We'll do a Jaylen Brown jersey giveaway eventually, I think. So we're going to do this. And I'm going to post this. I'm going to add reactions. And it better be in order or else I'm going to delete your reaction. Because I can't stand that. 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. Oh, where did it just go? 9 and 10. Boom. All right, go vote in Discord. If you want a jersey, you got to vote on who you want to win. I'm going to post this to... I don't even know if I can post this because I think you have to have... how many maximum choices are 4, right? Maybe we'll take the top 4 choices from here. And then we'll do it on Twitter. Colin Sexton. We should just do we'll have a jersey giveaway. Actually, you know what? This is a great idea. Let me think about this for a second. We need, gosh, what could we do? I want to do one day every week where we give away like an absolutely absurd jersey. Like bench players. Like I want people to vote between I want people to vote between Taj Gibson and like J Huff. Just something absolutely absurd. But we would have to do it on like it would need to be like a day of the week. Or just like a 3-point shooter. Or somebody who... Oh, this would be so funny. Gosh, this would be so good. Or like, when it's back football season, we just give away like lineman jerseys, like lineman jerseys. Or like, just long snappers. Second string Saturday. That's pretty good. Can you imagine giving away long snapper jerseys? That'd be kind of sick. I would totally get that. What would you even do for hockey? Like, all these dudes, like, pretty much play the same. It's kind of hard to do. This, like, doesn't even look right. Commanders in the NFC Championship. Good for them. Was that 4 days from now? Alright, let's see. The numbers themselves are throwing me off. We have 2 votes for Luka, 2 votes for Trey, 2 for Ant, 3 for Shea. I figure Shea would be a top pick anyways. We'll come back to that. Okay, got a couple props over here on Underdog. This is crazy value here. That one, there's no chance that that's still up. The turnovers are always weird, because sometimes there's really good value with them, but they'll just pull them, you know. DraftKings had a couple 1-unit bets, half unit over on ESPN Bet. Bovada. If you guys have any trouble with, like, or figuring out how to use the bot, you can always open up a support ticket. Or you guys can just DM me on Twitter. I'll try to respond back to you. 4th Line Friday. Jeez, dude. I will say, I think that we should do different giveaways. I want to do, like, with NBA, it's nice because, like, what are the odds somebody's going to guess the exact same? You got a link to the court? Yeah, let me drop it real quick for you. Like, if I were to... Hopefully this posts in... Yeah, they'll post in YouTube chat as well. What was I about to say? Oh, I want to do, like, hockey giveaways, but it's kind of hard because... you can't really, like, guess score. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be like, oh, you know, Jets win 3-1. Like, 20 people are going to guess that. It'd have to be like, you know... guess who wins and also guess the exact like time on ice for Nathan McKinnon. It would have to be something absurd. But then it's like things like that. Like some people don't even know what time on ice means. People would start guessing like 5 minutes. Like total shots on goal. That's a good one. But again, it would have to be like between 3 players. It'd have to be like who wins and how many combined shots on goal for McKinnon, Makar, and, you know, Kyle Connor. So, and again, that's a lot easier than guessing, you know, exactly who, you know, is the total score of the game. The team totals, essentially. So, oh, like the 2 teams combined, not players. So, like, total shots combined between Winnipeg and Colorado. Yeah, that could work. That'd be a good one. Yeah. Oh, like guessing the exact shots on goal. That would be crazy. That would make sense, though. That kind of works similarly to, like, team totals. I like that. And then, like, for football, also, like, kind of score prediction is pretty good compared to like NBA. Chiefs 24, Bills 27. Yeah, that can work. There's a lot of things that we could do. I think I'm going to start doing daily giveaways like that though, because I think that's a cool concept that one, it brings more engagement between the community, but 2, it's also I like to see where y'all's head's at as far as how you think a game's gonna go. Trying to think about other sports. College basketball. Can you even get college basketball kids jerseys? Probably not. And then baseball season, it's like you could just do hits. I feel like hits acts the same as shots on goal in a way. maybe like, what did we do? We did distance of the first home run in the day. That was fun. I actually really enjoyed doing that. Closest one without going over, or like exact distance in feet, would be crazy. DraftKings, Norman Powell over 4.5 rebounds, plus 145. I want to see how good ESPN bet's doing. Pretty good bet there. It's only just recently started running. So yeah, we do have a couple of 5%ers. I don't know if we've had any 10% on ESPN bet. Maybe they're a little bit sharper than I thought. Looks like it's getting out good volume though. Bucks, Pelicans postponed. Where do you see that? That just dropped? What the heck? Oh, it might be because of that winter storm. Louisiana's getting it pretty bad, dude. They got like snow and like ice everywhere. That's probably why. Probably like a transportation issue. Looking out for the safety people. I just saw a video of like some dude in the streets of Louisiana. I think it may have been New Orleans, but he had ice skates on, the hockey puck and hockey stick and everything. He was just cruising on the street. That would be my best guess. I would think that's why. So who can we not give away a jersey now? Giannis? We'll have to bring it to Twitter. Let's do this. Vote for the jersey we give away tonight. We'll do Shay. We'll do What are we gonna run this to? Like what? 6 hours from now? Sure. I like that. That's a good 4. That's a good solid 4. Ooh, Fliffbot. Ooh, everyone get this in. Fliff. Keontae George over 2.5 threes at plus 120. Go, go, go. Fliff is pretty quick, so see if we can get this in. Keontae George, they already took it down. Locked. All of them are locked. Dang it, dude. That's a solid bet right there. All right, boys. Everyone go vote. 4 options for the jersey. Jason Tatum, Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I have a feeling he will be our winner. He's at the top. And I think he's probably the most wanted jersey right now. Over 2.5. They dropped it down to plus 110. Down here. Still a little bit of value on it, though, I will say. It's just not great. Bovada. Jalen Williams under 4.5 assists. Five votes. We got 3 for Shai. Or sorry, 4 for Shai. 1 for Ant. I'm just gonna sit here and reload this. What is this? Shea's probably going to win by 100 by the time this is all done. Steph and Jason have no votes. Crazy. Hmm. 5.5. I also like to pick games that like have somewhat of a close spread. I know last night probably wasn't the best with the Lakers, but we had a couple people get really close. Not 111 to 88, but pretty close. I think it's harder to bet like when it's a larger spread like that. Like tonight's closest spread is what, 3? You have 3 different games with a 3-point spread. But like, dude, like even if we do a Shea giveaway, that spread's 17.5. Like what are you even guessing as like the score in that? Like what, 130 to 110? It's crazy. DraftKings pretty good bet here. Over 4.5 for Sexton. Plus 140. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, hold up. We got some good value real quick to cap off the stream. Jazz and Thunder. Over 10.5 rebounds for Mr. Kessler. Minus 110. They moved this already. Walker Kessler. Over 9.5 points. Where you at? Plus 120. 1 unit bet. Verify my location, bro. I have not moved. The computer is staying right here. Prize picks, pretty good. Couple of props for this Jazz game. Underdog as well. Verify my location. Ozone. There we go. ESPN bet. Colin Sexton under assists. Wait, didn't we just see Colin Sexton over assists? I was gonna show you guys the. Am I tripping? Okay, so Sexton over 4.5. That was 3.5. Never mind. Thought we had a little arbitrage opportunity there. So hopefully you guys are able to see how the bot works. That's kind of what this hour is supposed to be for, as well as, you know, getting in plays. Obviously, for those of us who are on sports books, hopefully we have a couple days where we can get in full prize picks and underdog plays. But make sure you guys go vote on the giveaway over on the Twitter. If you guys want to get access to the Discord, I dropped a link in the chat. Also, you can be able to access that from the Twitter page. And if you guys go here to the Dub Club, you guys can sign up for Pro Tier or Elite Tier. Obviously, it shows you guys what is included with those. The Elite Tier is how you get access to the Sportsbook bot, which is what I highly recommend. That's what we've been going over this entire time. Don't forget, this is the EV Edge. We are live Monday through Friday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time through 12:30 Eastern. Just an hour of us getting in some plays. I appreciate you guys for being here, and if you guys have not already subscribed to the channel or followed or whatever the case may be, please do so. It helps me out a lot. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 11:30. Peace out.